Good evening once again. Welcome to the Tiernan Center in Richmond Volleyball and Radio Troy Digital Sports. Tonight, the Red Devils back home as they take on the Bearcats of Muncie Central. This is the Farm Beer Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show. I'm Troy Darengowski. Alongside is Jan Clark, who follows this team home and away. We're going to get his thoughts about the Red Devils' most recent matchup against Northeastern just a couple of nights ago. And, of course, we'll talk about the Bearcats in a few moments as well. The Red Devils coming into this one at 3-7 following that win over Northeastern. Is at 4 now. 4-7 with that win over Northeastern. Muncie Central coming in at 1-6. All right, we have a lot to catch up on because you've been on the road with this team, and after tonight they're going to be back out on the road again, so we've got the NCC to talk about tonight. But before we do that, give me your thoughts about the win over Northeastern a couple of nights ago.
Well, first of all, I think Richmond underestimated them a little bit going up there. You know, Northeastern wasn't regarded as one of the, like Hagerstown and some of the other high-level Tri-Eastern Conference teams. And I think Richmond thought it would be easier than it was. And Northeastern, you know, they wouldn't go away. They stayed right in it, and they won a very close match to start out with. And then Richmond really regrouped. With Lauren Udy serving, they went up 16-1. The second set was a blowout. Then we went right back to where we were in the third set. Went right down to the wire, and Richmond won like 26-24. Had they lost that set, I don't know what would have happened.
You wouldn't have been in a good mood?
I wasn't in a good mood to start with. And then the last set, 25-17, was a little easier, but you know, you got to give credit to Northeastern. They were playing at home. They had a nice crowd, and they played well. They're not a great team. You know, I've said there's three levels of volleyball in Indiana. There's the really good teams, there's the middle of the road teams, and there's poor teams.
Right.
We're middle of the road.
Okay.
I mean, we've lost to. Look at the teams we've lost to: Greenfield Central, Delta, Pendleton Heights.
Yeah.
We have trouble competing against those 6'2", 6'3" girls.
Yeah.
We are playing tonight, I think, a middle-of-the-road school.
We will find out. Well,
so let's see.
Now, this again, we want to remind everybody, this is not your grandmother's Muncie Central team that you can remember who dominated the game of volleyball for years. Again, they come in at 1-6. We saw them a couple of years ago here. I know Richmond beat them here, but it is not the same powerhouse they used to be. They've all kind of scattered out of Muncie, haven't they?
Well, and I looked at the schools they played. My guys, they played Yorktown. They're number one in the state. They played Lafayette Harrison, who I think probably is the second best team in the conference. And they've lost to Cowan, and they lost to Warsaw. And all of those schools are really, really good. So you can take that 1-6 and means absolutely nothing.
Right.
Now, I don't know how they're going to play tonight. I don't know how Richmond's going to play.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see.
That brings up another point before we take a break. I got to ask you, have you seen Richmond any more consistent? That's one thing I noticed the most is the inconsistency, and it almost sounds like what you're saying, what you saw up at Northeastern was, again, the inconsistent play.
Well, when they played well, they played really well. If you look at their stats, I mean, Lorelei Depew had 14 kills. Rayona Rogers had 11 kills. Lauren Udy had 7 service aces.
Wow.
20 assists. They had great stats, but still Northeastern was in there.
Yeah.
They were battling, you know. So you can look at the positives and say, isn't that great? But what's the score say?
Yeah, and that's what really counts. Well, there may be a couple of changes in the lineup here tonight. The libero is different, right, than what you saw the other night.
Yeah, we've seen several play that position.
Yeah. So,
and don't ask me to explain what a libero does.
Well, they do wear a different color jersey. I do know that.
That's about all I know.
Yeah, so we'll talk a little more about the Red Devils and certainly what they'll have to do to win tonight. We're going to come back and take a closer look at Muncie Central, kind of try to figure out where they're headed. As Jan said, they do play tough schedule when you're in the Muncie area. You're going to face all those teams, Cowan, Delta, Daleville, teams like that. So we'll talk about them and kind of see where they're at and who to look for in just a couple of moments. This is the pregame brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear right here in Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance knows you're good at fitting one more dish in an already full dishwasher. We're good at your insurance.
Dad.
You're good at pretending to be asleep.
Dad.
We're good at your insurance.
Dad.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
Hey, if you're looking for a great place to dine, how about Little Sheba's? Come join them in Richmond at 175 Fort Wayne Avenue and grab one of their gourmet pizzas, a deluxe sandwich, steak or fresh salad, and an ice-cold beer or your favorite wine. Featuring live music every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, and more in their smoke-free environment. You can get a 10% discount with a valid student ID. It's better than being home. For more information about Little Sheba's, give them a call at 962-2999.
Best One Tire and Service has been committed to our partners since 1948. With more than 250 locations in 26 states, Best One puts over 1 million tires on the road every year. Superior tires, expert service, competitive prices. Best One Tire and Service, where the best costs less.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark with Best One of Richmond. Because Best One is one of Bridgestone's largest retailers, we offer exclusive Bridgestone savings. Visit us in Richmond to save on Bridgestone tires today.
We're back here once again at the Tiernan Center. This is a conference matchup here tonight between Richmond and Muncie Central, and Jan's going to explain here a little bit how this whole NCC thing is going to work out when it's all said and done, so stay tuned for that. I want to hear that, how that's going to be explained. But before we do so, Muncie Central, 6 seniors coming in. Now, I don't know if their stats are complete. I have kind of a feeling that out of the 7 matches they played, they have not really done a very good job of reporting their complete numbers, but we'll give you what we have going into tonight. They lose to Cowan by a final of 3-1. Their serving percentage is at 88%. Now, that's a little bit better than Richmond coming into this one here tonight. 31 assists. They do average 13.6 digs per set, and we'll keep an eye on a couple of their outside hitters. Number 15, Tay Robertson. She is a senior outside hitter. Number 9, Taylor Austin, a junior outside hitter. And then Lexi Franks is a middle hitter, a junior, number 10. 3 of their players to watch here tonight.
How tall?
You know what? They don't give that either.
Well, that's critical to me.
I agree with you. It's funny, a lot of teams just don't want to give that information, and I have a feeling it's because they're superstitious.
Well, either that or they want to hide it.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Jen, explain tonight why, other than getting a win in the North Central Conference, why this is important later on.
Well, the North Central Conference comes down to the North Central Conference tournament. They have a tournament every year where all of the schools are there. Okay. Last year it was here.
Okay.
This year we have a short trip to Logansport.
Yep, you're going to go the back way, right?
I'm going to go whichever way. Not my favorite place to visit, nor yours.
No, never has been.
Because I lost a pair of binoculars up there last time, and I'm still hot about it.
They hope you bring another pair.
Anyway, the North Central Conference Tournament is the culmination of the NCC season, and it's just before the sectional. Okay? Everybody's there, okay? Now, Richmond plays Muncie Central and Anderson in dual matches during the regular season. Tonight is one of them. They go to Anderson in a couple of weeks, okay? Both of those count in how you are rated in the conference. Then comes the North Central Conference duels, and that's going to be at Marion. And you will play a couple of 2 or 3 schools, I'm not sure how many, other than the 2 you're playing here, like Muncie Central and Anderson.
Okay.
You're going to play somebody else, okay?
Right.
And how you do in that determines what kind of a seed you will get for the NCC tournament ultimately. Okay. That's at Logansport. If Richmond can win tonight, if they can win at Anderson's terrible.
Yeah.
From what I saw last year, they were.
And they're still terrible,
And
by the way.
They were terrible last year, and they lost all their seniors, and they had like 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless they moved in some players, which
no, they only do that at Marion.
Okay. Anyway, if you can do well tonight and at Anderson and do well in the NCC duels, you will get a much higher seed for the NCC tournament.
Okay.
And that could be to Richmond's benefit because after that long trip, and if you don't get a high seed, you're going to be playing at 9 a.m. at Logansport.
Yeah.
If you can get in the upper bracket, you may not play till 11, which makes a huge difference.
Yeah, it does.
And so the Richmond team's going to be going the night before, obviously.
Yeah.
4 girls to a room.
Really?
How much rest are they going to get in that one?
Well, why don't they get one to themselves? What? Can't the
I think
school-
my granddaughter should. I don't know about the rest of them.
You might make sure she does. All right, so the entire formula starts. Of course, McCutcheon's already won a couple of games in the North Central Conference. In fact, they are the only team that's played twice. And Anderson is 0-1, and Kokomo also at 0-1. So McCutcheon right now in the driver's seat only because we're very early, and a lot of teams will be playing tonight.
It's a game they need to win.
Yep, we're going to find out. We'll talk about Richmond as we go. The starting lineups, and this one will get underway in just a few moments. North Central Conference action. It's Muncie Central at 1-6. The Red Devils at 4-7. The NCC opener continues in a moment. This is the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. Finding a used car dealership you can trust is not an easy thing to do. But for me, the choice was almost too easy. How about Tony's Car Sales in Richmond? Hi, this is Troy Narangowski. You know, I purchased my last 2 cars from Tony's, and I couldn't have been happier with their service. They didn't pressure me, and they worked me through the entire process. Hey, if you're in the market for a great used vehicle, get to Tony's Car Sales in Richmond, 250 National Road West. For more information, give them a call at 962-5665 or go to their website, Tony'sCarSales.com. Finding a used car dealership you can trust is not an easy thing to do. New Vision Sports is a program that will focus on the training and improvement of the serious-minded athlete. It includes all ages and skill levels. They'll create a customized workout plan to provide an ongoing motivation and support program that'll help you achieve your training goals. There are 3 reasons to train with New Vision Sports: variety, specificity, and accountability. New Vision Sports. Give them a call at 977-5831 or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z. The Purdue Polytechnic Institute in Richmond is part of a statewide network that offers the same technology degrees available in West Lafayette. The benefit of earning your degree at the Richmond location is that the campus is small enough to provide you with dedicated one-to-one attention while you earn your degree from Purdue University. Purdue Polytechnic of Richmond. Give them a call at 973-8228 or go to their website for more information at polytechnic.purdue.edu.
Think about the moments in your life, moments you might miss if you become ill. People often ignore their own health, even when their body is telling them something isn't right. Routine health screenings could be the difference between catching it early when it's more treatable or waiting until it's too late. Make time to have an annual wellness visit. Keep up with routine screenings so you don't miss out on any of your moments. Reed Health's team of experts can keep you in control of your health, making sure you stay right where you belong. Reed Health, right beside you.
As an internet service provider, Parallax Systems offers reliable residential high-speed internet service and business service. With a fiber backbone reaching over 150 miles, we have created a multifaceted delivery system. Our dark fiber leasing has proved beneficial to public and private sectors alike. Parallax serves Wayne County and surrounding areas. Parallax Systems, when speed matters, a division of Richmond Power and Light.
Dargy Repair Service is family-owned and operated, and they work on every kind of vehicle and specialize in imports. You can count on Dargy to do repairs and service, big and small. Dargy does regular service to major repairs. They do everything for your car except bodywork and tires. Dargy is a certified TechNet professional auto service. Dargy Repair and Service, 1700 Northwest 11th Street in Richmond. For more information, give them a call at 935-2241.
Big Boys Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery, Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023. Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
We check 'em better. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle is fully inspected and reconditioned by ASE and factory-trained technicians. And each Better Buy vehicle comes with a Carfax vehicle history report, so you know you can buy a vehicle with confidence. We back 'em better with a 3-day satisfaction guarantee. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified comes with a 3-day or 300-mile satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like it within that 3 days or 300 miles, just bring it back and we'll exchange it for a vehicle of equal value. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty. We price them better. We have dedicated individuals searching the entire country for the highest quality, lowest price vehicles for our inventory. In today's competitive market, we're constantly monitoring vehicle values to ensure that we're offering the best prices possible. We guarantee that every Wetzel Better Buy vehicle is the highest quality used car or truck around. Our reconditioning process guarantees that you are getting a vehicle as close to brand new as possible, and our warranties back that up.
At First Bank Richmond, we provide you with an excellent banking experience. Whether it's personal checking, savings, mortgage loans, consumer loans, retail lending, or trust and investments, you can count on First Bank Richmond. First Bank Richmond has been serving the Richmond area since 1887. For more information, give them a call at 962-2581 or go to their website at firstbankrichmond.com. Georgia Direct is your one-stop source for floor coverings and decorating ideas for remodeling a home, office, kitchen, or bathroom. Their showroom offers quality products from Mohawk, Shaw, Armstrong, Craft-Made, and many more. They proudly offer Richmond the best quality and variety of home design solutions at competitive prices. At Georgia Direct, their goal is to deliver an outstanding customer experience from selection through installation. Georgia Direct Carpets and Cabinets, 5200 National Road East, Richmond. Well, we would have been back sooner, but they couldn't get the national anthem played, and then by the time they started singing, they finished it out. So give the players some kudos tonight, Jan Clark. They helped us out.
I think it's the first time I've seen that.
I've never seen it here.
Yeah, and I don't think they've seen it.
It wasn't great, but it was okay. But at least they got it in.
They got tired of waiting for them to find the song.
I'm not sure. They played, I think, God Bless America first. That didn't work. Then they went to something else. I'm not sure what that was, but we're ready to play some volleyball.
I think we're playing a player short tonight. Number 2, Lakeia Lotz, a sophomore frontline player, is not out there. So I don't know what her situation is. We'll find out.
Okay.
But they're going to be – Molly Morgan, a senior, told me before the JV game tonight, I said, hope you guys can win tonight. And she said, I'm going to be a hitter. So maybe she was telling me something with Lakeia not being here. She's going to be put into a hitter's role, which will mean Lauren Udy will do most of the setting.
Okay, so here we go. The Red Devils, everybody in their dark uniforms.
You can see Molly on the front row on the outside hitter spot.
Yep, there she is. So a change again. We don't know about Lots. If we get some word before the end of this one tonight, we'll certainly pass that along. And so that also means that Janaea Thompson is going to be the liberos. We mentioned that a little bit in the pregame. And so you'll see her come in right there, number 9 in the red jersey, and the one change will be made. That'll bring Ella Wilson to the bench.
And they've also got Allison Jude on the front line. She's not normally one of their hitters, but we'll see.
It's a big change. I mean, this isn't something small here.
No.
So there's a couple of big changes in that Red Devil lineup as Judy will serve, and we are now underway here in the opening set. Bearcats in the far court as they work to the outside. Good job by Clark. And the back set to the right. Bearcats keep it alive as it rolls across the top of the net. And the Red Devils back to the outside with number 7, Jude. Middle set. Good defense by the Bearcats once again, and the point will go to the Red Devils.
Good volley to start the night off.
So Richmond leads it 1-0, and now the head official is asking the floor official.
We had the same guy the other night, remember?
Yep.
He is in no hurry.
No, he doesn't hurry at all, does he? He's slower going back, by the way. So
somebody told me down there that he had a stent put in just the same day or the day before the match. If that's the case, what's he doing out there?
Wow, no kidding. Yeah, that's not good. Did we not? Oh, we didn't have floor officials on the corners there.
Well, I'm wondering if Muncie wants that point back then.
I would dispute it, I'll tell you that. So that is a little bit different, too. So we're off to kind of an interesting start. Red Devils lead at 1-0. The set, nobody there to receive
nobody there.
So huge mistake on the attack error there by Muncie Central.
I've always said the start is so important in any athletic event, and here we go.
Yeah, Richmond on top, 2-0. See if the Red Devils can work this again. Bad set to the outside. Ball kept alive by Lexi Franks. We mentioned Franks earlier. Middle attack for Jude, and that's going to be wide. And Lorelei Depew actually in the middle. So 2-1. And Muncie Central will serve. That is Kalista Twilley, a junior on the serve for the first time tonight for Muncie Central. Richmond really didn't play that very well. Bearcats to the left, and that's going to be long. Bearcats thought it was touched. In fact, the head coach is already up off the bench. Mentioned Kate Hughes. But they're not going to get the benefit of the doubt on that one, and the Red Devils now lead it 3-1. Bearcats on the return. Let's see how Richmond will do this. Back set right. Molly Morkin on that front line once again for the Red Devils. Oh, a nice push to the near side. That is Lexi Franks for the Bearcats. That was a beautiful play. Bearcats will make a change as Bradley is in, and Bradley, number 7, will serve. It is not a surprise, though we do not have the official heights of the Bearcats. They're a little bit bigger than Richmond, but not massively bigger. Morgan tried to surprise the Bearcats there. Thompson high in the air, and on the reverse hit by Depew, and that's going to fall in.
Well, height is important, but I've seen a lot of teams without height play good volleyball. And right now, Muncie doesn't have much height, but they're volleying.
Yeah, they're staying right with Richmond here early. Tied at 3. That's Morgan again in the middle. Good stop by Twilley, and that's going to be hit way long. Taylor Austin. Mentioned Austin, the junior outside hitter.
Ella Wilson's in. She's a front row player. They're playing one front row player short tonight, but they've got Molly Morgan in the front. They're playing Allison Jude up front. Ashley. We haven't seen Ray Rogers yet. She hurt her ankle in warm-ups at Northeastern.
Oh, really?
Played anyway, but she said it was really swollen.
Yeah, not 100%. There's a service error, and we will keep track of that tonight. That is number one in the Red Devils. A serve percentage so far this year at 87.8. That's just a little bit lower than Muncie Central. Tied at 4. Red Devils to the outside. Short on the hit is Wilson.
You were going to ask me early what the keys to the game were. Richmond's got to have good sets, and the front line has to come through. And
well, I'm really kind of shocked that they've made this many changes in your first NCC matchup. Now, maybe it's because there's a point, number 9 coming through Taylor Austin, and maybe it's because they don't have lots. But it's rare that you see that many changes, the libero, your front line, all in one match. Red Devils back to the upper left. Nothing there again for Wilson. Bearcats coming back, and that'll be a point.
I think that would have been out.
It might have. I thought it was close. Yeah, it would have been very close, but now the Bearcats lead. It's 7-4.
4 straight for the Bearcats.
That was Allison Jude, the junior, on that back row trying to make the stop. That is Clark coming up. Boy, I tell you, played right into the net, and waiting there was Tay Robertson, the senior outside hitter, and the Red Devils need a timeout. They are not playing well early, and they will get the first timeout of the night. We'll take a timeout as well on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Bearcats lead it by 4.
Are you looking for the right place to work out? A place where you have several choices and can have fun at the same time? Well, that place is right here in Richmond. Family Fitness Works. Family Fitness Works has spinning, Zumba, kickboxing, core works, kick fit, body pump, body flow, and much, much more. And don't forget, Family Fitness Works also has Richmond's most extensive free weights and Nautilus in the area. Check out their website at familyfitness.com or stop by at 213 North 3rd Street in Richmond.
Well, the Red Devils got that timeout, see what they discussed, and now if the adjustments are going to be made right here, is that's Clark, and Clark will get the point right at the attack line, and that'll stop the little run put together by the Bearcats.
I think that was a back row kill, am I right?
I believe, yeah. Yeah, she was behind the attack line for sure. So 8-5, side out Richmond, and this will be Morgan on the serve. Bearcats trying that cross-court attack deep in the corner. Nice save by Jude. Here come the Bearcats again down the line. Morgan got a hand on it, and Clark will keep it alive off the hit from Jude. Here come the Bearcats again, and that's going to be hit long. By the way, Rogers is now in. You mentioned her injury up at Northeastern, but she's now in the lineup.
She needs to be. I mean, she can really hit the ball hard when she's tuned in.
And we'll be curious to see how well she'll respond with that ankle, too.
Yeah.
Ball kept alive by the Bearcats on the sideline. Back set, and I'd tell you what, if I were to pay money right there, I'd say that ankle still hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't get a whole lot of lift. 9-6, plus 3 here for the Bearcats, and side out for Muncie Central. Morgan, Clark. Good stop once again by Emberton, and a whistle and a violation against the Bearcats.
Not sure what that was, do you?
I am not sure either.
Ashley serving.
9-7, as Jan had mentioned.
If
Ashley
she doesn't
Clark.
get this in, you'll see a bad mood.
And that's going to be a service error number 2 now on the Red Devils. I asked Jan what kind of mood he was in earlier, and I think that it's getting worse. Side out now for the Bearcats. Hey, we got a long way to go. Muncie Central trying to get a big win on the road. That is Jude. Here come the Bearcats. Wait a minute. That'll be a double hit against Muncie Central. Point to the Red Devils. And it'll be 10-8.
Kennedy McKee coming in to serve.
McKee wearing number 11. We'll also see Lorelei Depew come back in.
Kennedy had 4 service aces at Northeastern. Served very well.
Good serve again. Bearcats to the middle, really no attack there. In the middle here for the Red Devils, able to get the point. That is Lorelei Depew. And the Red Devils back now to within 1. Red Devils coming into this one here tonight, a kill percentage of 27.7. Lorelei Depew leading the way at 35.4. Molly Morgan leads the team in assists with 47. In the middle, that's big time hit right there by Robertson, the outside hitter, the senior, and she's pretty good.
That's the first really strong kill they've had tonight.
It is. And I think they count on Robertson a lot. Side out, here's Young, a sophomore. +2 here for the Bearcats. Opening set. That is Clark on the back row to the outside, and there's a kill. Number 10, Lorelei Depew.
Boy, you give her the right set, and she's money in the bank.
Boy, and your words are correct. If you get the right set, and sometimes you see teams if they don't have a good setter, you're in really big trouble. Here's Udy on the serve now for the Red Devils, down by 1 here in the opening set of play. And there is the third service error on Richmond.
Nobody is exempt from that, are they?
I guess not, but I'll tell you what, you better get that percentage up above 90 if you can, and you're down in the 88 range right now. Red Devils, right side on the strike by Jude. Bearcats come right back themselves, and they're going to hit long, so an attack error on Muncie Central, 12-11.
Well, I hope we don't go right down to the wire with a 1 point here or there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
It makes you nervous?
Well, I mean, you hate to lose games like that if that happens.
I agree. Especially at home.
Basically anywhere.
Udy returning off the attempted kill by the Bearcats. They go back to the middle. Udy there to make the save. Well, that's just a little bit wide off Lexi Franks.
Plus, I think she was even in the net.
So either way, the Red Devils are going to get the point. It's now 12-all. I can tell you right now, Franks has some size, just a junior in the middle. We saw Robertson a few moments ago hit well. Here is Allison Jude now for the Red Devils. She will come into your picture in just a moment. Good serve as that one clips the net, and the Bearcats can't save it. So now Richmond leading it by 1.
You know what? When they clip the net like that, the defense, it's almost impossible to get because they're back on their heels.
That's
waiting,
right.
You know, and it dribbles over.
Yeah, you can't get to it. Another good serve. And Richmond now leads it by 2, and the Bearcats want to talk about it. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Richmond leading it by 2.
After the unexpected, expect us. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance of Fayette, Rush, Union, Decatur, and Shelby counties. Auto, home, life, renters, farm, crop, and business coverage. Coverage you need in a language you know. We take customer satisfaction seriously and don't take a cookie-cutter approach to your coverage. For more information, call 800-723-3276 or go to their website, in.farmbureau.com.
Well, the Bearcats get a timeout. Richmond got a timeout earlier, and it seems like since that timeout, they're playing much better.
I hope Rayona's ankle is not too bad. I mean, they're going to need her.
Good serve once again by Allison Jude. Here's Morgan stopping short and able to get the point.
She's good at that, finding those holes over there and just pushing it.
Yeah, that's another one of those instances where the defense back on their heels expecting a hard hit, and she did a nice job. Morgan dropping that one in short on the return, and the Bearcats can't find an answer, so they're going to make a change in their lineup.
And Allison's had 4 really good serves in a row here, too.
Taylor Austin, a junior outside hitter, is back in. See if the Red Devils can keep this streak going, leading it by 4, and they will. Boy, nice run.
Well, and the thing of it is, this is a critical part of the game right here as we near the 20 mark, and you want to keep it going if you can. No, but too long.
There's number 4. So the Red Devils lead it by 4 thanks to the serving of Allison Jude. Kennedy Bradley, a sophomore, now serving for the Bearcats in the far court.
This is not a safe lead.
No. It's only 4 right now. Clark on the return. They'll go to the middle. Big time hit. Stopped as Franks tried to get the kill. They may go back to Franks. Nope, they're going to go to the outside,
Out.
but again, too deep.
It's a good thing that was long, but
Yeah.
she had a good hit on it.
She did. That was Taylor Austin. You know, you look at Austin and Franks and Robertson. Those are the big 3 for the Bearcats. Red Devils make a change. Ella Wilson back in. McKee will take a seat, and this is Lorelei Depew.
Good serve.
Depew had to chase that one down. Nearly out of play. Red Devils play that well against Franks. Bad set. Clark still able to reach up and get the point. Clark was heading toward the net. That set was a little bit behind her.
Yeah, almost over her head.
Yeah, it was a good recovery.
Thank you. Helps my mood.
I know. I'm trying to help you as much as I can. I think you feel better now with a 6-point lead.
We'll see.
Get to 20 here and see what you can do as Clark anticipating up front. Franks able to get a hand on it, and the Bearcats make a nice return.
Yep.
Red Devils in the middle. There's Franks again. And then Morkin.
Yep. Boy, she's good at that.
Boy, and you got it. I'm pretty sure that Morkin must have good vision to see that hole as quickly as she does. Clark is out.
And they got Haley Haskett in. She's a sophomore off the B team.
We haven't, in fact, this will be my first look at Haley Haskett. Haven't seen her play yet. Depew on the serve, and a good one it was. 7-point lead for Richmond. And they found that middle as Haskett unable to get that one. And it's back to 6.
Better be careful here.
Well, Coach Udy is making some big changes here tonight. Maya Jennings on the serve, and the Red Devils unable to do anything with it. Bearcats a little sloppy the other way as well, but unable to play it will be Haskett, and it's now to a 5-point lead.
Better be careful.
So I'm assuming Haskett hasn't played any matches you've seen.
No, this is the first time she's been in a varsity game.
That is Jude on that back row. Thompson makes the return. Bearcats on the middle. The push and the point. Back in the lineup, Robertson. And it's down to 4 points. Jan kind of kicking back now. Inside out for the Bearcats. Here's Jennings. Red Devils watching the lead slip away. That's Clark from the middle. Here she is again, and guess what? Robertson gets another point, down to 3.
4 straight for the Bearcats. Volleyball, we've talked about this how many times, is a game of momentum.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just bank on it.
Yeah, it really is. It might be the one sport that you see momentum changes so much. Here's Morkin, and that's going to be in.
Big kill there.
Molly playing well here in the first set, and Morkin will be serving. Udy is out. Back in the lineup for the Red Devils will be Raona Rogers.
Let's see how she does.
Morkin. Oh, boy, they played it, though. That was not a good decision by Bradley.
That was long.
It was
way long.
Way long, yeah. And Muncie Central's going to talk about it. Timeout on the floor on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils leading it by 5.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Hogue, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry about. So when it comes to keeping you protected,
We got this.
By the way, the Red Devils giving up the point, short timeout, 22-18, and we have a lift that time on Richmond. It's down now to a 3-point lead. Bearcats charging back. This will be Brooklyn Emberton on the serve. And Richmond short at the net again, and the old tie is getting a little tight here.
Too tight, way too tight.
Yeah. What was the biggest lead again? Was it 7?
It was 20-13.
Okay, so a 7-point lead has evaporated down to 2. In the middle, Wilson. Here is Muncie Central back, double hit there. That'll go against the Bearcats. So Richmond gets a big point right there.
You know what I say to that? Thank you very much.
Yeah. Take advantage of the errors as Clark is out. And Weber will serve now for Richmond. Boy, and a missed play by Rebecca Johnson, and we're now down to set point. So Richmond able to take advantage of some mistakes by the Bearcats, and there is number 6 on Richmond. So now the Bearcats will make a change and see who's going to serve number 6. That is Sarah Billiter. Billiter is a senior outside hitter and defensive specialist now for Muncie Central. Red Devils still have set point right here. A collision for the Bearcats, and Richmond's going to win this first set, though they nearly gave it away. But they do win it on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Richmond 25 and Muncie Central 21. We'll be back with the second set. Coming up, this is Richmond Volleyball, Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Looking for the home of your dreams? This spacious property offers over 4,600 square feet of living space, featuring 5 bedrooms, with 3 full and 1 half bathroom. This property is currently listed for under $270,000. For more information or to schedule a showing, please contact the listing team.
Hey, this is Steve, and out at Jiffy Lube the other day, a customer came in and said, Steve, this was my 100th oil change on this car, and you've done them all.
Hi, my name is George Farrell, and I've been coming to Jiffy Lube for over 14 years. I recently just had my 100th oil change. I'd like to thank Steve Funkhauser and his staff for the great service that they've provided me over the years. Thank you to all, and I would recommend anyone to come to Jiffy Lube to get their car serviced.
Jiffy Lube, #1 in customer satisfaction for a reason.
We are back here at the Tiernan Center. Tonight's match brought to you in part by your Richmond area Subways. Each day of the week, you can get a different 6-inch sub with no artificial flavors or colors, only $3.50. Every Thursday, the Italian BMT. Saturday, the Black Forest ham. And Sunday, the meatball marinara. Treat yourself at Subway. 4 locations in Richmond and Hagerstown. Subway, eat fresh. Well, that first set was a little bit closer than the Red Devils wanted it to be. They led by 7. They win it by 4, but somehow they let the Bearcats right back in it.
I know the Muncie Central coach was telling her girls in that huddle right there, hey, we can play with this team.
Right.
We can play with this team. I mean, you're not that far off.
Yeah.
And I don't see the enthusiasm yet from the Devils side.
Yeah, they haven't played with a lot of emotion, have they?
No, and that's part of how you win.
Yeah. And here, I got to ask you, though, and the one thing that you want to have that killer instinct when you have somebody down by 7 and you get to the 20-point mark, which is really kind of the benchmark down the stretch, but they just didn't step on their throat and put them away.
We haven't been dominating yet from the front row. I think Lorelei's got a couple of kills, but the sets have been okay, but they haven't been great. They just haven't had the cohesion yet that they need. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Yep. And I know the one set that you referred to Ashley Clark, and when she had to reach back and really save that one, that saved a point. But they haven't been crisp in their setting here tonight. So Muncie Central in the near court. That is number 3, Callista Twilley. And we're underway. Thompson able to get the save there. Clark into the net, and the Bearcats leading it 1-0. As we mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, the Red Devils making some changes in their lineup. They again are playing without Lotz, and that'll be blocked, and a point as it goes out of bounds. And Richmond will get the point, tied at 1. So we have seen some maneuvering going on by Coach Udy here tonight. And so I guess from that standpoint, everybody is still kind of feeling out the process.
They need some good things to happen. Now, you know, in the first set, they had a really strong run when Allison Juday was serving.
Exactly.
Remember, they had about 5 in a row?
That's right.
But then it just stopped.
Yeah, it really did. By the way, that was a rotation violation.
Nobody got the point, though.
Richmond did, 2-1.
Okay.
Yeah, they gave it to the Red Devils. It was a rotation violation on the right upper corner. Side out once again, Richmond. Good deep serve. Bearcats unable to mount an attack right there. Good volley now. Richmond on the slide to the right, but Molly Morgan tried to go soft with it. And we're tied at 2. I know sometimes the scouting report on a Molly Morgan is you got to play her soft because a lot of times she just doesn't hit the ball strong. We would like to see her do that a couple of times. Here's Morgan again, and she went soft to the middle, back the other way. There's a
Nice
big-time kill. Ooh, Lexi Franks.
That may have been their best of the night.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm a little surprised they don't just keep going back to Franks and back to Robertson and back to Austin.
And then in Delta, when they had Molly Hunt, if they'd have gone to her every time, she'd have had 30 kills.
I know. Why don't they do that?
I don't know.
I would just go until you stop me. See if the Red Devils come back here in the middle.
Nice save.
Yeah, Depew, the good save there by Twilley. Back set to the right, nothing for Emberton. And that's a good block up front by Franks. And that's where that size can certainly give you an advantage. +2 here for the Bearcats.
Muncie's playing with confidence.
Yeah, and they should.
Yeah.
Because they know that even if they get down a little bit, the Red Devils have let them back in it. Good strike on the left side by Morgan. Here is Molly again, but still unable to get it over the net. 5-2, an attack error on the Red Devils. This one, much like what we saw in the opening set where Muncie Central got off to a good start. Richmond made that nice run, but there's another offensive blunder there by the Red Devils.
The communication
just trying to get the set.
is not there.
No, they are not talking right at the moment. Let's see if they're going to go right back at Thompson again in the middle.
See, indecision there.
Yeah, they weren't sure which way that set was going, and Franks in the middle, and Franks will get the kill, and Richmond needs a timeout.
That's 6 straight points for Muncie.
On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Red Devils down 7-2.
Today's game brought to you in part by Mancino's Pizza and Grinders. Mancino's is family-friendly, serving fresh grinders, pizza, pasta, and salads every day. They serve great food priced for family budgets. Mancino's Italian bread and pizza dough are made from scratch every day, and the baking process may take a little more time, but the end result of freshness and flavor make the real difference in all of Mancino's award-winning products. Mancino's of Richmond. Give them a call at 966-1166 or go to their website, mancinosofrichmond.com.
Well, the Red Devils in a deep hole right here, down 7-2 now here in the second set. As Muncie trying to continue the strong run, and that's in the middle to Franks once again. The Red Devils play it well. Middle set again.
Somebody's in the net.
Yep, that's going to be a net violation. They're going to get Franks this time.
Well, I've talked about getting off to a good start. What in the way? But they gave that point to Muncie.
I thought that violation was on Franks, but apparently they're going to say it's on the Red Devils. So Richmond now down by 6. There is Clark. Back to the outside. Good overhead spin on Austin. Yeah, nice dig the other way. Austin saves it. Austin gets it back.
Nice dig.
That is Clark in the middle back. DePew on the return. There is a strong hit, but too strong by Franks.
I've talked about getting off to a good start. In the first set, Muncie was ahead 8-4 when Richmond called timeout. In this set, Richmond was down 8-2 and called timeout. So,
side out Red Devils. That is Jude, and there's another point.
Well, you give Lorelei that ball right above the net like that, and you forget it.
Yeah, it's almost automatic. Back to 4. For head coach Kate Hughes, you see her right there standing on the near sideline, right in front of the Muncie Central bench.
They could have a run here with Allison serving.
So Jude once again. Well,
sorry.
7 service errors now on Richmond. Side out for the Bearcats. That is Jennings. Bearcats. So that's DePew again in the middle. Nice job for the Red Devils as well, as Judy was there. Wow. And that's good. Boy, they hit a lot of long ones, don't they?
Yeah, and you got to let them go, too. I mean, I don't like – sometimes those girls will hit balls that are out and still hit them.
That's right. Now, they have listed the score at 9-4. Is that right?
No, I got 9-5.
Well, the
scorekeeping has been suspect.
Yes. Sometimes we're not sure what it is. That is DePew on the serve. Boy, nice touch by Austin. The Red Devils save it, and Clark had a great hit. Bearcats back the other way, and that's going to be long again off the right arm of Austin.
Well, they got 9-5 now, but I had them 5-4.
So, yeah, their scoreboard says 9-5. We have 9-6.
I think the scoreboards are going to overrule us, aren't they?
Well, they did the first time, didn't they?
Yeah, Winchester never did get they went back to Randolph County. We're looking for 2 points.
They may have let out next year. Side out Richmond, point Red Devils. Unable to get to that ball is Twilley. The biggest concern I have is not now, but if you get down to 24-23, 23 all,
please,
then you begin to wonder. Red Devils trying to go on a run again. There is the 8th service error on Richmond.
Well, like you say, I agree with you. It's too many.
Yeah, way too many.
You don't give your a team a chance to score.
Yeah, and then if they come back and make a run, well, there's one on Muncie.
Thank you.
I only have one for them so far. Yeah, I'm like you too. It's just like giving up a freebie. And I'm not again, I don't know anything about serving a volleyball. It looks easy for the most part. As Morkin serves, and as much as you work on it, you think that might be pretty easy to do. That's a little sweep to the left side, and there she is again, Robertson, for the Bearcats.
Who got the point?
Robertson, number 12, or is it? No, number 15. Yeah, Robertson very deadly in the middle for the Bearcats. Side out as Polito will serve, number 11. That is Clark trying to push that in the middle. Good save there by Twilly. Rogers tried to hit that one to Union County. 12-8.
Her leg's not right.
Yeah, she is. And am I assuming it's the left ankle?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she has no lift off that at all. Back set to Clark. And Clark able to stick that one in there. Clark had some really good top spin on that ball, like a curved ball just went dead.
She found the soft middle. Nobody was there.
That's right. Now, we haven't talked about that a whole lot tonight. Each team has actually done a pretty good job of covering their middle defensively. Weber on the serve now for Richmond. Red Devils will find Rogers, this time able to get the point. Now, depending on who you talk to, it's either 12-9 or 12-10. I'm going to stick with 12-10 for now. See which zone the Red Devils will attack here. Right back to the middle, and there's a point. The Weber with the serve and the point. Red Devils down by 1 on our scoreboard. And that's going to go to Richmond. That's a double hit right there. So after Richmond trailed early, they're now on the side of momentum. And the Bearcats trying to survive here in this second set. Able to get a hand on that one is Jude up front, or was that Wilson? That was actually Wilson. Back the other way, and right inside the back line, Molly Morkin. And here come the Red Devils now, playing with a little more life here in this second set. What zone will they try to attack here? And went back in toward the middle against Billiter. And that's hit into the net by Robertson. Boy, if I'm Muncie Central, I'm checking that scoreboard, and I am at Richmond as well, because I want to make sure if this is close. There is Robertson, tried to sweep it. Rogers at the net, and saved by Morkin. Robertson again. Morkin shoves it deep, and is it wide? Yes. Well, I guess I'm going to have to go with the 13-13 until they tell us differently. So we're going to put it back to 13-13. Robertson is out. She looks like she may have hurt herself. She was limping toward the bench holding that right ankle, so they may have an injury. Haley Young now serving for Muncie Central. Morkin returning to the middle, to the outside, and that'll be a point as Jocelyn Roberson, a freshman outside hitter, into the lineup now for the Bearcats, and Muncie Central now leads it by 1. Rogers off the set from Morkin. Boy, neither team really playing that well. But Richmond able to get the point from middle back row. And the Red Devils tie this one at 14. I'm telling you what, right now, Robertson is hurt. She has limped to the bench twice. She was only in for that one set right there, and quickly back to the bench. Side out Richmond. Here is McKee on the serve. That's bad news if you're a Bearcat fan to lose one of your top 3 players. Good strike by Roberson. Morgan wide on the attempt. Bearcats now leaded by 1 as Twilley will serve, and they're going to go right at Thompson as the libero's in again for the Red Devils.
I don't know what happened there.
And nobody communicated again. Ball just falls right on the floor. Well, they went after Thompson again. They feel that's the soft area now for the Red Devils. Bearcats, Roberson to the middle. Roberson with a point. And now Richmond down by 3 here in the second set. We can tell by watching Coach Hughes where she's going to go, and it appears they're going to try to go back at Thompson again, and they did. Richmond to Depew, blocked up front by Lexi Franks. And the Red Devils now in trouble here in the second set.
They're on a roll.
And they're going to go back again. They want to go in that area where Thompson is. Good strike on the outside. Point Richmond. Back to a 3-point lead. That looked like Lorelei Depew there for the Red Devils.
Yeah, good stroke.
So here's Lauren Udy back in. Good serve. In the middle, Franks. Red Devils come back, and the set may have been a little bit high as Depew unable to get to it. And it's now a 4-point lead for the Bearcats, trying to tie this up at 1 apiece. Here's Bradley now serving for Muncie Central. Boy, they're going after Thompson. Depew Thompson getting together. And Franks with the kill.
Good set, too. Now they're on that magic 20.
Yep, they are 5 away from tying it at 1 apiece. Well, right now, the Bearcats playing without Robertson, their senior outside hitter who had limped to the bench, and Richmond misplaying that one, is Jude unable to corral that one.
They're going to our back row, aren't they?
Yep. Every time they want to, you can tell they want to go right at Thompson. And if you watch Kate Hughes, she points to that zone. And they went after Thompson again. Franks on the sweep. Richmond to the outside. Good block up front again by Franks. Bearcats cross-court attack, nothing there for Austin.
Nice dig there.
Yeah, that was a great play by 14 Jennings. Good volley both ways. Richmond gets the point. Lorelei Depew there for the Red Devils.
Right now, Richmond's only offense is try to get the ball to Depew and get the kill.
Yeah, she's the one right now playing best at the net for the Red Devils. Good serve by Jude. Here's Clark.
That would have been out.
Yeah. Red Devils went deep in the corner. Ball kept alive, and Depew in the middle. Good dig that time by Bradley. Bearcats back the other way with Austin. Good volley back and forth.
Yeah.
Better pay attention here as Jude gets the point. Or Lorelei Depew, excuse me.
Right.
Yeah, it's Lorelei, number 10. 21-17 the lead. Side out now for Allison Jude. And now Richmond has a little momentum going their way. Ball misplayed at the net by Austin. And Muncie Central doesn't want this one to slip away here in the second set on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Bearcats lead it by 3.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto and business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf and I approve this message.
Well, right when you thought the Red Devils were out of it, they have battled back, and here is Allison Jude on the serve. Bearcats work toward the middle and get the point. There's Lexi Franks. She, along with Taylor Austin, doing the majority of the offensive work, but I see Robertson has now checked back in.
Muncie's made hay on our back row tonight.
They sure have. And there is another timeout. We're going to keep it here for this timeout, 22-18. And remind you, today's game brought to you in part by Jason Wise of Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. He has an idea for an alternative fundraiser for your school group or nonprofit. If you list, buy, or refer a customer and mention this promotion, he'll donate 10% of what he makes on the transaction to the school group or nonprofit of your choice in your name. Tell your friends, family, and colleagues to mention this offer when listing with Jason Wise at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. Give him a call at 969-3400. Bearcats +4 and serving. And they went after Thompson again. No offense there for the Red Devils. Bearcats returning as well. That is Depew to the middle and then returned by Taylor Austin.
That was a smart point there. They saw the opening over there and they went right at it.
Yeah, Richmond kind of bunched up in the middle.
Well, 5 down. They've got 23. It's going to be tough to win this one.
Yeah, this one you're really going to have to play well now. You cannot make any more than one more mistake, and there's a service error. So there's one. That's only number 2 tonight on the Bearcats.
Well, we got Kennedy McKee in, and we've got, it looks like Ella Wilson in.
Yeah, Wilson coming in right there. Well, right now you need just 6 straight points, and you can win this set. And guess what? Now you're. Well, I tell you what, that is.
What was it you said? What was that comment you made?
You only need 6 straight. That is 9 service errors on Richmond tonight. They have got to clean that up. Here's Clark and kept alive at the net for the Bearcats. They'll get the point and the set. We're guaranteed 4 now, as that one belongs to the Bearcats on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Muncie Central 25 and Richmond 19. We'll come back with the third set in just a moment. Stay right there. This is Richmond Volleyball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
I'm going to rest.
At the Reed Orthopedic Center, our physicians and support team devote themselves to helping you return to a healthy and active lifestyle. Our expertise includes shoulder, elbow, foot, ankle, hand, wrist, hip, and knee injuries, as well as pain management and rehabilitation, and school athletic training programs and sports medicine. We are committed to providing you with the best possible orthopedic treatment that we can. To request an appointment at the Reed Orthopedic Center, call 765-935-8905.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond, Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. In a small town, a company like theirs cannot stay in business for as long as they have without being very good at what they do. It's not just about quality work, it's about customer service. If that's the kind of experience you want on your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Call Reynolds Plumbing today at 966-0994.
Are you tired of your current IT company prices going up every month? Do you get only 4 or 5 hours included in your contract before you're charged overages or per hour fees? Midwest IT Support has set pricing that allows you to budget for your business with no contracts or overages. It's all included. You get a full IT staff without hiring a full-time person. Call us for a free quote. We make IT easy. Call 765-239-9668 or email us at helpdesk@midwestitsupport.com.
Back at the Tiernan Center as the Red Devils now will have to win this in 4 if they plan on winning it this evening as they lose that second set 25-19. Want to remind you that high school football tomorrow night, the Red Devils will take on the Titans of Arsenal Tech. We'll be on the air at 6:30, and the kickoff will be at 7. You can also watch head coach Tony Sonsini's show earlier today, Inside Richmond Football, and also this week in the Tri-Eastern Conference, all done by yours truly. We are definitely a one-man show here. Here is Lauren Udy on the serve as we're ready for the third set. Bearcats, Depew plays it up front. Good play there by Muncie Central to keep it alive. To the outside, Jude getting a hand on it is Franks. Ball pushed deep. Richmond will push it back as well with Morkin. And then in the middle, that's a big hit by Franks. Good save by Thompson, but she loses her shoe. Franks again. Thompson can't make the save, and the Bearcats lead it 1-0. That was a good play, though, by Thompson, able to keep it alive. Boy, the one thing you don't want to do is set it up to Franks, who just got the point. Robertson and Austin also the big 3 for the Bearcats, and it's 1-0. Side out Bearcats. That is going to be just their third service error of the night.
That's a big difference in the game right now.
It is. You're talking about the Red Devils with 9, Muncie Central with 3. Richmond serving. That's Jude. Back set, Morkin. Good play up front by Franks. Here's Clark, unable to get that, and it was again a set that was behind her. We have seen, in fact, Clark able to get one earlier, but not this time.
The set needs to be high, just over the net where you can pound it.
And where you're going, your momentum's going toward it instead of trying to go behind it. Here's Bradley. Always talk about passing. Pass it where they're going, not where they've been. Thompson with a point. Well, that one had a ton of top spin on it. Side out Richmond. Here is Lorelei Depew. Richmond trying to bounce back after dropping that second set. And that'll go against the Bearcats. Franks unable to make the return, and the Red Devils now lead at 3-2.
Well, this is a critical set here. You don't want to lose this one because you're down going into that make or break.
Yeah, then the pressure is really on. There's now the Red Devils are in double digits in service errors with 10.
Keep track of that for me, will
I
you?
got it right there. Look at that. Side out Bearcats. Clark from the back row, and great strike, but played well by the Bearcats. Thompson. And now Morkin pushing it deep. The Bearcats don't play that well either. Here's Morkin. Morgan trying to find that soft spot up front. Bearcats play it well, get it back now to Richmond. To the outside, Clark, and good recovery on the rotation by Muncie Central. Clark, good hit.
You got to give them credit for.
Yeah, that was.
They do a great job of chasing down balls.
They do, and that was Jennings, that the one you're referring to, number 14, who ended up getting that nice strike from Ashley Clark.
They actually had a couple of good hits there.
Yeah,
they took them back.
That one hit deep as the Red Devils play it to Clark, and that's going to be hit long. Red Devils now down by 2. Here's Jennings again. Who do you think they're going to try to go after? They're going after Thompson. And Richmond gets the point. Morgan. 5-4. Rogers back in. If you just joined us, the Red Devils won the first set, 25-21, had to really battle down the stretch, and then the Bearcats got the big lead early in the second set. Richmond battled back, ended up losing it late. And we have a whistle. That's against the Bearcats.
Somebody in the net.
Looked like a double hit.
5-all.
Well, they were trying to go back to Robertson, who had hurt her ankle earlier. Deep middle by Morgan. Here's Robertson again, but well played at the net this time by Ella Wilson. And that's one area where the Red Devils, other than the serving, where Richmond needs to take advantage here tonight. Trying to win these balls that are played at the net. Morgan pushing it deep into the corner. There you go. Yeah, and I know what you're going to say. Boy, she saw that one, didn't she?
Well, she had several of those tonight.
Good vision by Morgan. Overplaying to the other side was Jennings, and Morgan made her pay. So Molly Morgan will be serving now for Richmond. Here's Clark. Bearcats back the other way. Cross-court attack by Austin. Here's Clark again. And, oh boy, what a great save by Robertson. Two teams that are pretty evenly matched here tonight in this NCC opener. Here's Robertson again, trying to push it. Rogers will save that one. Good volleys. We go back and forth again on the soft touch by Austin. Clark. Oh, my. Boy, both teams really going back and forth in that possession, and the Bearcats get the point. Side out now for Emberton. Morgan cannot save that one at the net. That'll be a net violation. And we're tied at 7. Good effort by Morgan. But Richmond offensively didn't play that well. Richmond's offense kind of sputtering right now. Back to the Bearcats. Robertson on that little sweep to the right. Austin, and that's going to be good as Rogers along with Ella Wilson unable to bring it in. 8-7. Lorelei Depew is back in. They're going to get Thompson out. They've been targeting her on those serves. Rogers, good hit. Seems like her ankle loosened up a little bit right there. Weber back in for the Red Devils. Rebecca Johnson, a senior defensive specialist, now checking in for the Bearcats. And that'll bring in Weber. They're going to go after the player who just came in, and, well, that was at least the idea. Coach Udy, you could tell he was pointing toward the new player that was in the lineup with Rebecca Johnson just coming into the lineup for the Bearcats.
My scoring, I had Richmond up 9-7, and now they've got 8-9. So somewhere I've missed up.
Well, I've got 9-8 if that helps. Richmond with Rogers. Boy, Bearcats thought there was a net violation. Nothing, though, and the Bearcats need to regroup here. They were looking toward the official, and they do. That is Tay Robertson again, and it's now a 10-8 lead for the Bearcats. No argument from head coach Kate Hughes since they got the point. Morgan, and that's going to be a double hit there on Morgan, and now the Red Devils down by 3, and Richmond, I believe, nope, they're going to make a change. No timeout here as Clark is back in, and she'll play in that back row as Weber has come out. Good strike by Allison Jude, but the Bearcats able to play it, and that's just inside the line. Give the point to Roberson.
That was a great hit.
Yeah, that was, you couldn't have placed that ball down there if you took it down there yourself. 12-8.
Dangerous part of the game right here if they get on a run.
Yeah, this is a big couple of possessions for Richmond right here. Need to get it back and get that offense rolling again. Clark from the back row and gets the point. Clark, great top spin on that hit. Lorelei Depew is back in, and serving now will be Kennedy McKee. Ella Wilson checking out of the Red Devil lineup. Bearcats, Robertson off the right, no. Richmond unable to do anything with it offensively, so back to the Bearcats. Here she comes again, Robertson. Clark in the middle. Clark from the attack line. Good top spin again, stopped by the Bearcats. Robertson, Morgan makes the stop. Jude to the outside, goes middle back. And Richmond gives up the point. There is Jocelyn Roberson for the Bearcats.
That was great placement on that kill. Right in the middle of 2 or 3 players.
Yep, she really did a nice job there. Speaking of Jocelyn Roberson, side out now for Muncie Central. Here's Jasmine Polito. And Morgan unable to make their return. Those are the kind of plays right there that'll drive you nuts. Just try to keep it alive.
Don't want to lose this set.
You could go down 2-1 at home. Good serve once again by Polito.
That would have been long.
Oh, boy, no kidding, but the Red Devils will take it.
You know, when you hit the ball that hard and you're on the back row, you don't have any time to say, is that going to be out or in? You got to react.
Make a decision, yeah. That's like that foul ball down the line. Do you go ahead and let it go, or do you catch it? In case it's a game-winning situation. 14-10, and that's outside the antenna. Not a great hit that time by Roberson. And the Red Devils down now by 3. Beauty on the serve.
They need to tie the score up.
Good serve. Roberson again goes deep. Red Devils middle attack to Pugh. Here's Morgan. And Morgan laid it right in front of Lexi Franks, and she made her pay for it. Franks will get the point. Lexi Franks probably about 5'10", and now will be joined up front. Looks like Brooklyn Emberton is checked back in.
Nice serve.
Oh, a great serve. That's number 14, Maya Jennings.
You couldn't have picked that ball up and thrown it any more accurate.
Yeah, that was a great serve, wasn't it? Yeah, that was great. Here is Twilly. Morgan to the middle, and the Bearcats able to save it. Somehow they managed to get it back across. Here's Clark again from the middle back. Wow. And I'll tell you what, Lexi Franks kind of taking over here.
You give her the right set, and she's been getting them.
Yeah. Yeah, the last couple, she is right on target. Bearcats +6. Depew. Here's Franks again, sweeping that one to the near side. It's going to be wide. Good effort by Franks. Side out Richmond, and it'll be Allison Jude.
Got to make a move here.
Yeah, you need about 5 or 6 in a row. Well, the Bearcats will help you on the first one. They did not play that one well at all. So now Richmond -4 on the serve.
Good serve.
If Richmond can do something here, back set, and right down the line in the corner by Molly Morkin.
Beautiful.
Yeah, her soft game and her vision
is
great.
Great vision.
You talk about having to make a decision in a split second, and that's exactly what Morkin did. Read that defense shifting in the back. Returned by Muncie Central. Here's Clark. Again, good top spin. Roberson for the Bearcats, kept alive by Morkin. Lorelei Depew there for Richmond. Back to the middle. Good block, and Bearcats keep it alive.
4 hits, wasn't it?
It was close. Here's Clark.
Yes!
Back to 3. Actually, yes, a 2-point lead, 17-15. And Muncie Central wants a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Muncie Central leads his third set by 2.
Summit Computer Systems is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware service, support, design services, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and more. Summit Computers, 1427 Chester Boulevard in Richmond. Give them a call at 939-2120.
Well, Richmond able to battle back, making this one close now in a pivotal third set.
This is the game right here.
So this up now to her.
Set.
This right here.
Yep.
So no pressure on Allison Jude at all. Another good serve. The Red Devils have not had a service error in a while, but there is Lexi Franks again.
Great placement.
Boy, she's really good. And you mentioned again, if she gets that set right where she wants it, she was able to push that one to the sideline.
Keep them off of that 20.
Here's Bradley. They've only had 3 service errors tonight. Speaking of the Bearcats, Thompson, deep middle. Jennings has played it well. Franks this time mistimed that jump, hits it into the net.
Yeah.
Attack error on the Bearcats. Back to 2 now. And side out for Lorelei Depew. Back on that front row is Ella Wilson. Good serve by Depew.
Yeah.
And, there you go. Double hit again, 18-17.
I've said this before. This is a critical time in the set. Have I said that before?
I think you did, yeah.
I'm saying it again.
Well, if Richmond can get a little run going here, and Lorelei Depew, there you go.
Great time for an ace.
Tied at 18. Well, Richmond, again, has not had a service error in a while. They have 11. Muncie Central just 3. And another good serve by Depew. Good job there by Jude covering up the middle. There's Clark. Well, every time Clark hits it hard, they find a way to stop it.
Ooh.
Good push by Jude. Jennings in the middle there for the Bearcats. Cross-court attack, and the point. That's going to be Taylor Austin. Austin, the junior outside hitter. And here is Jennings again on the serve. Clark. And that'll be a violation on the Bearcats. And the Red Devils tie it at 19.
Well, Molly Morkin serving. Good place for her.
A race to 25 here in the third set.
Need a point here.
Boy, recovering with the left hand is Robertson from Muncie Central. And was it hit?
It deflected. It was deflected. Yeah,
Yep.
I thought so. Ashley's kill, I think, was going long, but they deflected it.
Yep, and you're right. And they did check, so the official asked.
Well, I was calling it from up here.
I know, you've got good eyesight. He was a little bit too close to see it, I believe. Bearcats misplay
another
it.
one.
And Richmond now leads it by 2, and the Bearcats, they want to talk about it. Momentum in favor of the Red Devils. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Red Devils lead it by 2.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
Has the momentum again in their favor. Molly Morgan on the serve, 21-19 in the third set. Winner, this will go up 2-1. Nothing there for the Bearcats. Middle, Wilson trying to use the right hand, nothing. Back to the outside for the Bearcats, no for Taylor Austin. And that'll be Clark on the kill for Richmond. Now a commanding 3-point lead.
I wouldn't call it commanding.
I'm trying to help you mood again.
You know what you can do with your commanding.
Here's Billiter in the lineup now for the Bearcats. Morgan again on the serve. That is Robertson.
Nice dig.
Boy, Rogers. And Clark hits it long.
Gosh.
Extra commentary from Jan Clark.
That was a nice dig by Ray Rogers there.
Boy, wasn't it? You know, every time your granddaughter hits it hard, they usually stop it.
Yeah.
They didn't try to stop it that time. Will this be Clark now to the right? 2-point lead for the Red Devils and a 3-point lead. Misplayed that time by Austin.
Come on, Ashley. Her only serve was out. Surely not again.
You're right, it's not. Good serve by Clark. And wait a minute, point Red Devils, double hit. We're now to set point. Well, this one going back and forth. Either one of these two teams could have won this set.
Got to be here. It's got to be here.
Clark a chance to win it right here. Another good serve.
Come on.
Jude now to Morgan, pushing it deep, forcing it back to the Bearcats, and they misplay it. And the Red Devils get the set.
It was tied 19-19.
That's huge. And so the Red Devils outscored the Bearcats 6-1 down the stretch. And now lead it 2-1.
How important is that?
Boy, that's big. You're right. You got to win that third set and not give Muncie Central a chance to battle back. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Richmond 25, Muncie Central 20. Possibly the final set coming up next. This is Richmond Volleyball on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Our community. It's where we live. It's where we work. It's where we play. At West End Bank, we're not just in the community, we're a part of the community. And that's why we support over 100 programs for local nonprofits and schools, including our financial literacy program that positively impacts countless students throughout the area. You bank locally, so we give back locally to watch people grow with endless possibilities.
For over a century, Richmond Power & Light has been providing safe, reliable energy to the citizens and businesses of Richmond and the surrounding area. Through their dedicated and talented employees, they are advancing their tradition of exceptional service through new technology, training, and efficiency in everything they do. Richmond Power & Light provides reliable, low-cost energy and technology services in a customer-focused, environmentally responsible, safety-conscious manner. Richmond Power & Light. Together we make powerful partners. After the unexpected, expect us. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance of Fayette, Rush, Union, Decatur, and Shelby counties. Auto, home, life, renters, farm, crop, and business coverage. Coverage you need in a language you know. We take customer satisfaction seriously and don't take a cookie-cutter approach to your coverage. For more information, call 800-723-3276 or go to their website, in.farmbureau.com.
We are back at the Tiernan Centers. The Red Devils try to pick up a North Central Conference win here tonight. Well, I'll tell you what, though, Red Devils played well down the stretch when they had to in that third set.
They had to. Let's go back and look at the score there. It was tied 15-15. Depew had an ace. It was tied at 18. It was tied at 19. And I said obviously a critical point of the game. Ashley had a kill. In fact, she had two, and then she was serving and got the serve in, so yeah. She played a part in the end.
She did. Well, and again, it was the serving because, again, the Red Devils had struggled with 11 service errors, but they didn't have any down the stretch.
Lorelei Depew had some great kills in that match. Janae Thompson had a great back row kill. Molly Morgan had some great corner pushes.
Yeah.
We talked about her vision. Boy,
yeah.
She's done that well tonight.
Yeah.
And and Allison Jude, great serves there in one stretch. We got four in a row, and Jude was serving. Molly had a corner shot. Ashley had a kill. I mean, they came through when they had to. If they hadn't, they wouldn't have won that set.
No, because Muncie Central was smelling a third set win, and so now the Bearcats will have Twilly serving, and now can Richmond keep that momentum going? Boy, sometimes when you have it going like that, you hate to see it come to a stop, and that's right in the back row.
Boy.
Roberson gets the point, and the Bearcats lead at 1-0.
Well, to their credit, they've had some awfully good shots tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, you can say it was our back row's fault, but those were great shots.
Yeah, those are right near the line. Lorelei Depew, pretty good strike. Roberson again. Lorelei makes the save. Jude pushing it deep. Bearcats going back again to Roberson. Nice job by Molly Morgan. And that's going to be hit long. Well, so Bearcats lead at 2-0 here in the fourth set.
They can't feel too good about winning that last set. They're going to lose this one if they're not careful.
Boy, and you hate to see this one go to 5, and there are the Bearcats again. That is Lexi Franks on that front row.
They don't go away, do they?
No, they do not. Well, you'd already mentioned earlier, and again, their schedule is pretty tough. Yep. They're not the Bearcats of old, but they're giving Richmond everything they want on their home floor here tonight. Rogers. Nice. And misplayed by the Bearcats.
Well, 3-1's not too bad. We got Lauren Udy in to serve.
Rogers actually, you mentioned with that ankle, she actually played pretty well in that third set as well.
She's sucking it up.
Yep. And give also credit to Robertson. She has that ankle injury for the Bearcats. That's pushed wide. Not a good set at all there by Twilly. Lexi Franks kind of turned around and looked at her like, where in the world was that set supposed to be?
Well, Lauren's such a good server. This would be a good time to get on a run.
And that's an area, again, where Richmond has struggled, but they have been very good lately. Bearcats to the middle.
In the net. Somebody was in the net.
Yeah, that was number 10, which is Lexi Franks. They had gone short set to Franks in the middle, and she just got a little bit too far into the net. Udy again on the serve. And I think it's going to go another rotation. They've done that twice where Twilley, it was a rotation violation, Twilley and Roberson. So they caught him twice. The floor official got him one other time when they were on this side.
Nice serve.
Well, the Red Devils now with a 2-point lead. Right now it is Udy serving for Richmond. Bearcats to the middle. Franks.
That might have been long. Do you think?
That would have been a close call either way.
Now the ball's in the upper. I don't think it.
We'll have to retrieve a new ball. There you go. They had a backup on the table just waiting in case it went into the stands.
I don't know if that's a good omen or a bad omen.
We'll find out here, won't we?
We will.
Bearcats serving. Clark able to keep that one in play. There is another one. Yep. That one lifted there by Lexi Franks.
Okay, Allison Jude serving. And she does well back there.
Well, this would be big for Richmond to get a little breathing room and then don't let off the gas pedal.
Now the ball comes down. I don't know, which ball do we want to play with?
I think that if I'm Russ, I'll take that one. Because if
things don't go well, may I switch?
Good serve again for the Red Devils. Bearcats to the outside.
Nice
Molly.
block by Molly.
That was hit well by Austin. Austin again. And, boy, she went soft this time, and Udy unable to get it.
You know, they have good sets. Have you noticed that?
They do.
Really have good sets.
Yeah. They're not the old Muncie Central, but they're not bad.
No.
They're better than their 1-6 record will indicate. Nice play by Robertson and a good play by Depew. Robertson again likes to sweep that ball and will get the point. Tied at 6. Robertson's right now, her best play is just sweeping. She caught one earlier with the left hand to keep it alive. They go back after Thompson. Morgan, that one kept alive. Good play the other way by Twilley. There's Clark. Robertson again in the middle. Nice play by Allison Jude and the point.
You know what was great about that kill is she went down the side instead of going cross court.
Yep.
She went down. She should do that. In fact, they all should try to do that
more often. Yeah, that was Clark, by the way.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's why I made the point.
Maybe you better talk to her afterwards. 7-6 Richmond. Good block again up front.
Nice dig by Jude.
And that's going to be, they're going to call a double hit on Richmond.
Allison Jude had a terrific dig there.
Yeah, no kidding. Tied at 7 here in the fourth set. Boy, great serve.
Man.
Wow.
You're right.
You couldn't have got a piece of paper between the net and the ball on that one.
I'll tell you, they've done some nice things tonight.
Yeah, they have surprised a lot of us. Coming in again at 1-6. Taylor Austin there for the Bearcats. Morgan with a left hand. Austin again, and that's going to be wide.
It's a good thing it was wide because she had a great stroke on it.
The Bearcats are not happy. They thought that was on the line. And for head coach Kate Hughes, she is still shaking her head and thinking that the Bearcats got robbed on that play. Morgan serving. Here's Robertson. Nice job by Wilson to get a hand on it. Richmond protecting that middle. Austin down the line, and it is wide.
And Richmond should be grateful it was wide because there was nobody there.
There was no one there. So that's 2 in a row where the Red Devils are grateful.
Yeah.
At this stage, close match, you're going to take anything you can get. Side out, Morgan. Richmond will get it back. Rogers and Clark. Good job by Ashley Clark. That caught the Bearcats a little bit by surprise.
Well, she had that rotation on her ball, and that made a difference.
She does have the best top spin there is. I mean, she really
Can
turns
I quote
it over.
you on that?
Yes. Bearcats with a point. Robertson to the middle. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. When she gets that top spin rolling, that's a tough one to stop. But the Bearcats able to get it back. Side out now for Haley Young. Clark misplaying that one, and she was upset with herself.
2 of us.
Oh. Here is Young. We are in the 4th set of this NCC contest, and that's going to be long. That is the 4th service error now the Bearcats. Richmond has been stuck on 11 for a while.
We don't want a number 12 here.
No, we don't, especially when Clark is serving. There's another good serve.
Yep.
And there you go. Roberson there for the Bearcats, unable to make the return. One thing I like about that deep middle back serve is you really force Muncie Central to rotate.
As long as it doesn't go long.
Yeah, I don't think they rotate very well on that. Here's Robertson. Rogers anticipating that play. Oh, my.
What?
Is he saying 4 hits?
What?
There's no way.
There wasn't.
He held it 4 fingers.
It wasn't even well, unless they said number 4. Were they saying number? Now here comes the official in a hurry.
Well, if it wasn't 4 hits, he had to have been calling Molly Morka on a net violation.
I think they should play the point over.
I do too.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, if you have a dispute like that, I would.
Now Muncie's going over. And she's got the ball under her arm. She's not going to give that ball up. And give it to Muncie. I don't know why.
I am not sure. It could have been 4 hits.
No.
So it had to have been Molly was in the net because Molly was the one who was discussing with the official. So a vital, perhaps big point there for the Bearcats. Polito will serve. See how the Red Devils respond. Rogers. Bearcats.
Nice dig by Lorelei.
Boy, great job by Lorelei Depew. That's Roberson to the outside. Back set Rogers. Kept alive by Morgan. Morgan gets it back. Boy, nice dig there by Johnson. Clark.
Yes!
Yep. There's Clark. There's that top spin again.
Black row kill.
Yes. So, big point there for the Red Devils, leading it by 2 here in the 4th set.
We've seen several back row kills tonight. Janae Thompson had a good one. Ashley's had at least 2, maybe 3.
You're right.
And that's not easy to do.
Well, the Red Devils will have it now. This is McKee on the serve. See, the Bearcats, they don't play that well. And there's a point, though, by Roberson as Rogers unable to make the return. Bearcats would like that ball to stay middle up. But they were able to get the point that time. Rogers might be getting a little bit tired at this point.
I tell you, right now, you got to play good volleyball.
Guess who they went after? But Rogers played it well.
Yeah.
Morgan on the return. What will the Bearcats do here? Well, they sat it to the middle, and Richmond made the save.
Janae.
Roberson again. Here's Morgan. Deep in the corner.
Yes, what a shot by Molly Morgan. That may have been the best shot of the night.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Well, Molly has certainly proven that her soft game is where it's at.
She sees the court so well.
Richmond +2. Nothing there for the Bearcats. Good rotation by Richmond. Allison Jude, and the ball kept alive by the Bearcats.
I don't know how. In the net. Yep. Molly was in the net.
Boy, you can feel the intensity a little bit more now. Red Devils trying to win it in 4. The Bearcats trying to force a 5th and deciding set. Side out Bearcats. That is Bradley on the serve. Lorelei to the middle. Bearcats able to keep it alive. Here's Morgan again. Went short. Good save again by Bradley, and that's going to be in. Game of inches here tonight several times.
You know what we haven't seen for a while is a really good set to Depew in the middle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They haven't gone to that, have they?
She's deadly there.
Yeah.
And they haven't gotten the ball there.
No, they have not. They have not. They've gone away from that. And we've seen clean serving both ways as well. Clark will make the return. Richmond nothing there on offense. Bearcats to the outside. Good block to Depew. Morgan was there as well. Nice return by Thompson. That is Austin again from the upper left. Nothing there again for Richmond. Didn't play that well. When they gave it right back, there's a big strike by Franks. Good job by Thompson. Austin to the outside, and that's going to go out of play. Taylor Austin, the junior, from the outside.
Hey, if you got a weak heart, there's no place for you.
I have a feeling this is going to come right down to the wire. Here's Austin again, and she found the middle, and that has not happened to Richmond a lot tonight. They've been able to cover that middle. Lexi Franks is out. Good serve by Jennings. And Morgan unable to play it.
Indecision there.
Yeah. Wrong time to have an attack error.
Big time indecision.
1 point lead for the Bearcats, and tell you what, Jennings a good server. And there is Robertson, the senior, from the outside, and Richmond's going to get a timeout. Bearcats want to force a 5th set on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Muncie Central on top by 2.
Today's game is being brought to you by Tri-County Awards in Richmond. Customized awards and quality engraving services. When you come to Tri-County Awards, you'll get nothing but the best customer service. We take pride in our prompt service and easy availability. Celebrate success with a gorgeous medal, trophy, or plaque from Tri-County Awards. We've been crafting awards since 1972. Choose from a wide variety of designs and styles. We're a locally owned and family-operated business. Tri-County Awards, 1001 South East Street in Richmond.
Well, Richmond got the timeout. Let's see how they'll adjust. Bearcats lead it by 2. This will be a huge road win tonight for Muncie Central. And Lorelei unable to make the play. It's a 3-point lead. And you talked about the critical nature of this because this will play down the line in that NCC tournament seeding.
Yep. You can't lose this match.
3-point lead. How will Richmond respond here? Here's Clark. Robertson got a hand on it. Clark again. Robertson, yes, another time. Morgan. On the return. To the outside, Austin. That might have been close. Clark. Robertson got a hand on that one. Here's Austin again. Thompson makes the save. Here's Clark. Good push there by Twilley. We're going to volley back and forth for a while here, aren't we? And that's going to be long off the right arm of Taylor Austin.
Well, if Richmond had given up that point, that would have put them at 19, and 19-15 would have been a bad deficit.
Yeah, they've been tough.
Need something here.
2-point lead for the Bearcats. Good serve by Lorelei Depew. Bearcats to the middle. Robertson deep. Woo. Richmond down by 1. So you really find out what a player's made of right here.
I wouldn't want to be serving here with you.
No. I'm not sure I'd want to be on the receiving end either. Bearcats to Austin.
Ooh, nice stop.
Molly returns it. Bearcats set it up themselves on offense, and boy, that's Robertson again, but Depew in the back middle.
Yes!
There you go.
That was Ashley, wasn't it?
Yep. Tied at 18. Here is Lorelei Depew.
Nice serve.
Boy, Richmond served very well. Ah, there's Robertson.
Well, I don't know how you defend that. They got that set right where all she had to do is go straight down.
Yeah, there was nothing Richmond could do there. Side out Bearcats. Emberton on the serve, and Emberton with a point.
Good serve.
And it's swung back now to the Bearcats. Yeah, boy, they're serving well.
They got confidence right now.
That is Clark. Austin pushes it deep. Good job by Depew to recover. Clark again, and it's long. Well, they're serving well for a team that has an 88% serving percentage coming in. They've only had 4, and there's an ace. Richmond made the decision to let that fall in. It was one of those where you had to make it pretty quick. -4 for the Red Devils. Morgan, and that's another attack error.
That's 5 straight points for Muncie.
Timeout Richmond on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. The Red Devils down by 5.
Best One Tire and Service has been committed to our partners since 1948. With more than 250 locations in 26 states, Best One puts over 1 million tires on the road every year. Superior tires, expert service, competitive prices. Best One Tire and Service, where the best costs less.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark with Best One of Richmond. Because Best One is one of Bridgestone's largest retailers, we offer exclusive Bridgestone savings. Visit us in Richmond to save on Bridgestone tires today.
Well, the Bearcats right now just 2 away from forcing a 5th and deciding set, but there is the 5th service error tonight by the Bearcats, and it cannot come at a better time for Richmond.
Not over yet.
Here's Molly Morgan. Austin, and the point. Now set point for the Bearcats. They will bring Haley Young back in. Jocelyn Roberson will check back in, the freshman.
Can't stand too much of this.
Well, you're going to stay around, I think, for just at least one more short set. Then they play to 15.
Do they?
I think so, yeah. Here is Clark. Good block by Robertson and Roberson. Clark again. Robertson gets a hand on it. Here's Roberson. Robertson pushing it deep. Morgan to the outside. Clark, good strike. Saved in the back row by Jennings. Richmond trying to stay alive in this set. Roberson, deep middle. Morgan, touched by Robertson. Red Devils on the return with Morgan. We've had some long volleys here tonight. Here is the deep hit of the point by Richmond.
Rogers.
Yep. 24-20. Clark will serve, and we watch.
Tell me how it comes out.
I will tell you how it comes out. Clark on the serve and a good one. Bearcats go to the middle. Robertson, and Richmond keeps it alive. Nice play by Clark to keep it alive. Here is Robertson again, and that'll do it. Bearcats win the set 25-20. A fifth and deciding set coming up. We'll have it for you. Do not go away. This is Richmond Volleyball, Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with the most comprehensive auto repair services that include general services, car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. Their goal is simple: to offer the best services available at affordable prices to get you back on the road in no time. For a high-performance vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, give them a call at 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance knows you're good at fitting one more dish in an already full dishwasher. We're good at your insurance.
Dad.
You're good at pretending to be asleep.
Dad.
We're good at your insurance.
Dad.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Well, unless they change the volleyball rules, it's the first one to 15 and win by 2. But you don't see very many 5-setters these days.
No, I can't remember the last time Richmond played 5. I'm sure it's happened many times, but I can't remember.
But not this year, right?
No.
Yeah, because you've been to every one of them.
Yeah,
and
I can't remember last year either.
But this is where really things get just a tad tighter.
I don't know how much you can get tighter than this. This is excruciating.
You know, this is big. This is really big. It's, again, when you talk about everything that's on the line from the NCC standpoint.
Glad I get paid by the hour.
I know. And we'll gladly make that donation to the NCC for you. So once the lineups are set and now you look at any mistakes that are made, everything becomes a little more accentuated and
a lot more accentuated.
Yeah, you got to really play well. The Bearcats will be in the near court, the Red Devils in the far court.
First of all, you don't want any service errors if you're only going to play to 15.
Let me tell you what, though. I don't remember the last one. It's been stuck on 11 for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And that for the Red Devils, they have played well in that area right when they needed to. Well, also, calls will be more important for those floor officials, and I hate putting those young people in that situation.
That'd be a tough situation even for an adult.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it. One little missed call could cost a team a win here tonight. We're just waiting right now for the floor official to make sure that everything is kosher. Jennings back in as the libero. Now her jersey not a whole lot different from the other players. Just a little bit of a lighter purple.
crowd's getting into it. Is that a Muncie crowd or Richmond crowd down there?
That's a Richmond crowd. This is a Muncie crowd, and that's a Richmond crowd.
Okay.
Student section on the far side.
Well, I'll call them the bleacher creatures. They're making a lot of noise right now.
Yeah, this gym, by the way, has new lighting, which makes it better. And the other thing is the buzz is gone out of the lighting, so you don't have the ballast to worry about more noise there. So you really hear the fans even more here. Tiernan Center built back in 1984. Middle, out wide. That's Lexi Franks and Richmond on top, 1-0.
Let's quit now.
Stall.
Hold the ball.
That's right. Udy will serve. Richmond, Muncie Central, and that's going to be against the Bearcats. That's a violation on number 3, Twilly.
Now you want to keep it going.
Yeah.
You got a short game. You want to keep it going.
Get yourself a nice lead right here. Good serve again. Roberson long. Just a freshman. And Richmond 3-0 lead here in the 5th set.
Now see, right now Richmond should have the advantage emotionally.
Yeah.
They got Muncie on the heels. Hey, we're down 3-0. They're going to be tight.
Yeah. And the Red Devil crowd getting into it as well. And that's right on the line.
That's in. Yeah.
Great serve. Udy with a great serve, and the Bearcats are going to talk about it. In the 5th set, Red Devils lead it 4-0 in the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard.
Big Boys Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery, Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023.
Well, the Red Devils get another point. That ball was misplayed by Lexi Franks. Not a great set at the net. And Richmond, a 5-0 run. Udy serving. That might have been out, but it was played by Austin. Red Devils may have caught a break right there. Depew. Roberson to the outside, clipped the top of the net. Jude hits it into the net, attack Aaron Richmond, but still Richmond with 5 points in a row to begin the 5th set.
Can't let them back in it.
They're going to go after Thompson again. You can see where the coach is pointing to, and they went right at her, but boy, a 6th service error, and none bigger than that one.
Now we got Allison Jude serving, an excellent server. No service errors here.
Yeah, she got things rolling really early in this one.
Nice
That's a great serve. Boy.
I thought they were going to go up in the stands after that.
It was close. Yeah, good effort by Austin, but what a heck of a serve by Allison Jude. 7-1 Richmond. They have come out smoking here in the 5th set.
Nice serve.
Bearcats to the middle. Boy, nice save by Thompson. Once again, they'll go back to Franks. Here's Clark. Franks found an opening, and Richmond didn't get back on it.
You know, we really haven't seen Ray Rogers that much tonight, have we?
No.
It has to be the ankle.
Yeah, especially here in the last 2 sets. I thought maybe that'd wear down on her a little bit. Those ankles can be a real problem, especially when you're trying to jump.
No.
Yeah, they went after Thompson. And the Red Devils are going to make a change. Nope, that's Clark staying in. I thought maybe they'd get Thompson out. But Thompson's going to stay in, and they've gone after her all night long on the serve. Thompson this time saves it. Here's Depew. Richmond up by 4. Franks, and that's long.
Well, they've had several long hits in this set, haven't they?
Yeah, they have.
Well, we got Ella Wilson in, and we got Lorelei serving. Good server.
Red Devils lead it by 5, and again, a good serve. Austin.
Nice.
That's Depew back there for the Red Devils. Clark for Richmond. Austin again. Boy, nice play. Oh, my. Well, that was a pretty nice play back there by Jude, but Udi couldn't keep it in play.
8-4, still a long way to go. Lorelei's coming out.
See if they go after Thompson again. This will be Maya Jennings on the serve. Yep.
Oh.
Well, Clark
nice
back
save
there.
by Ashley.
Yeah, Ashley staying with it. Here's Robertson. Good job by Morgan. To the net. Austin there for the Bearcats, and there is a sweep there by Wilson. Austin again.
Nice.
Yep, Robertson
Molly.
and Morgan. Wow. Oh. Clark unable to make the push across the net, 8-5. Here they come. Jennings again on the serve. They went after Thompson. Clark deep. Well, when Thompson can't get that serve in her favor, you kind of see, Jan, how it throws the Red Devils offense in a little disarray. So you can see why every time they're going after Thompson big time.
Well, Ashley had a couple of bad hits there. That didn't help.
But if you look back at just setting up the play, you got to have something clean from the very start. You know, I watched a little college volleyball, and the other day Earlham had a freshman in, and when she was struggling, they kind of hid her back in the corner until she could get back in the rotation. So they hid her way over there, still in play, but they didn't allow the other team to serve to their freshman. They went after Thompson again. Here is Morgan. Robertson up front along with Austin there for the Bearcats. Here's Robertson. How will Richmond play this one? Thompson, good topspin. Austin to the outside. Thompson to keep it alive, and no. Down to a 1-point lead. Here's Jennings again. Bearcats trying to rally here in the 5th set. Richmond again unable to do anything with it offensively, but there is Molly Morgan.
Yep.
Jennings was back, but Morgan found that back corner.
How many times has she done that tonight?
Way too many if you're the Bearcats. But Morgan has made the difference in that little soft game she's played tonight. Her vision very, very good this evening.
Critical right here.
+2 on the serve. Good job by Morgan again. Here's Austin. How will the Red Devils set it up here? Rogers. And Rogers gets blocked up front by Austin. Back to a 1-point lead. The hour is getting late. The score is close. We are tied at 2 apiece. Bearcats serving.
Richmond had a 7-1 lead.
Yep, they did. They got off to a great start.
That was
excellent
almost a
serve.
there.
Yeah, that's Emberton on the serve. Here's Clark on the runner, no. Robertson back the other way. Morgan able to handle that one defensively. And then Morgan returns it deep middle. To the outside, Austin. Good strike. Rogers, there, take that back. Thompson there for the Red Devils.
Yes!
Deep on the point.
I think that might have been long.
Yeah.
Would it?
I think that would have been out. Red Devils catch a break. Jennings went ahead and played it. Out of the lineup will be Emberton. In the lineup now will be Rebecca Johnson, a defensive specialist, now for the Bearcats. Serving for Richmond, number 8, Weber. Robertson in the middle. Boy, great save by Jude along with Wilson. Played at the net by Jude. And the point, Wilson. Muncie Central will call a timeout. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Red Devils lead it by 3.
Dargy Repair Service is family owned and operated, and they work on every kind of vehicle and specialize in imports. You can count on Dargy to do repairs and service, big and small. Dargy does regular service to major repairs. They do everything for your car except bodywork and tires. Dargy is a certified TechNet professional auto service. Dargy Repair and Service, 1700 Northwest 11th Street in Richmond. For more information, give them a call at 935-2241.
Side out Red Devils leading it by 3. 5th set. Tied at 2. That was Austin to the outside for the Bearcats. Jude trying to find that middle. Austin again deep, and another attack error on the Bearcats. Richmond now just 3 away from winning this deciding 5th set. See what the Bearcats can do. Nothing. Boy, that's a good hit, though, from the attack line by Bradley.
They've had some great placements tonight.
Side out Bearcats. Here is Young back in.
This is far, far from over.
Yeah, we've seen both teams get momentum. Things again getting tighter as Richmond unable to play it back to a 2-point lead. Here's Young. Boy, they went after Thompson again, but Richmond does survive it. Back set. And good save again, but hit into the net. Morgan ran right into Thompson. 1-point lead. Thompson out. Depew back in. Bearcats -1. Here's Young again. Richmond on the return. They'll set it up now for the Bearcats. Here's Robertson. Robertson with a point. Tied at 12. All the momentum now shifting back to Muncie Central. Who will they go after here now that Thompson is out? Went to the middle. The Red Devils again have to return it. No attack. Boy, that's long. Robertson. Richmond leads it by 1. Big mistake there by the Bearcats.
Who's going to serve?
Looks like it's going to be McKee, isn't it?
Yep,
it will be McKee. Richmond has not had a service error in a long, long time. Here's McKee. Good serve. Roberson. Nice block, and
Depew, wasn't it?
Point.
Depew?
Yep, it was either Depew or Rogers. I didn't see which one it was. But the Red Devils now with match point. A hard-fought one here tonight. Good serve by McKee. Robertson to the middle. Richmond, good rotation to cover it. All the pressure now on the Bearcats. Robertson gets it point off the arm, the extended arm that time of Depew. Back to a 1-point lead. Side out Bearcats. McKee is out, Thompson back in. I'll bet you never guess who they're going to go after. Polito serving. Hits it right to Thompson. Ball played at the net. Ouch. See, that's what I mean when you can't get a good setup. Tied at 14. Again, you got to get to 15, but win by 2. Good serve. Rogers, long. And now the Bearcats, chance to win here tonight. And a service error. 7 now by the Bearcats. I told you I thought this would come down to the wire despite a 7-1 lead. The Bearcats. Udy coming in to serve. The Bearcats battling back. Got to win by 2. Everything getting quiet here at the Tiernan Center. In the middle. Not a good strike that time by Franks. Franks keeps it alive. Middle set. Depew. Boy, nice play there by Young. Sent deep and the point good. That's another one of those that you couldn't have placed it any better. Side out, Muncie.
Ashley in.
So Clark will come in. Side out now for Twilley. Right there at the bottom of your screen. Good serve. Here's Clark. Twilley makes the save. Roberson makes the return for the Bearcats. Morkin, short to the middle. Bearcats get the point and the match. That was Lexi Franks, and the Bearcats battle back to win this one here tonight on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard in that final set, 17-15. Bearcats with the win. We'll take a quick timeout. Wrap it up in a moment. This has been Richmond Volleyball, Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
At First Bank Richmond, we provide you with an excellent banking experience. Whether it's personal checking, savings, mortgage loans, consumer loans, retail lending, or trust and investments, you can count on First Bank Richmond. First Bank Richmond has been serving the Richmond area since 1887. For more information, give them a call at 962-2581 or go to their website at firstbankrichmond.com.
Well, the Red Devils lose a tough one here tonight as the Bearcats will win it in 5 as they rally to win the last 2 sets. Richmond had a 7-1 lead in that final set and then could not hold on as the Bearcats win it by a final of 3-2. The Red Devils now 4-8 on the season. They're now 0-1 in the NCC. Muncie Central now 2-6 on the year. They are 1-0 in North Central Conference play. Tough one tonight for the Red Devils in the loss. They lose it 3-2. Jan Clark will have a complete detailed write-up for us on our website tomorrow on our sports page on radiotroy.com. That'll do it. Muncie Central 3, Richmond 2. This has been Red Devil Volleyball and Radio Troy Digital Sports.